Meet the mobile eccentric droid, a robot that doesn't act like a robot. Most machines are built to be predictable. They follow instructions, complete tasks, and move on. But this one? It has personality. Its design is unusual, uneven wheels, odd shapes, and moving sensors that give it a slightly chaotic look. And that's exactly the point. Instead of strict programming, this droid learns through curiosity. It explores, experiments, and sometimes even makes inefficient choices, just to try something new. Sounds strange, right? But that's what makes it powerful. It can move quickly across different terrains, adapting as it goes. One moment it's speeding forward, the next it pauses, almost like it's thinking. And then there are the little details. It might hum softly, flash lights randomly, or behave in ways that feel almost human. Right finger, this isn't just a machine. It's unpredictable. Meet the Cave XL, an inflatable tent that completely changes how you camp. No poles, no complicated setup, just one pump, and in less than a minute, your shelter is ready. But speed isn't even the best part. This tent is built for all seasons. Rain, wind, cold, it's designed to handle conditions that would normally ruin your trip. So instead of worrying about the weather, you can actually enjoy the experience. Inside, there's plenty of space for 3 to 4 people, along with your gear. You're not cramped, you're comfortable. What makes it so strong is its unique structure. Instead of bending or collapsing like traditional tents, it spreads pressure evenly, making it incredibly stable, even in strong winds. And the material? Tough, weather-resistant, and surprisingly soft. It keeps the noise down and holds up against rough use. So imagine this. You arrive at your campsite, set up in seconds, and relax. Meet the Candela P12, a next-generation electric ferry that's changing how we travel on water. At first, it looks like a normal boat. But once it starts moving, something incredible happens. It lifts above the water. This is thanks to hydrofoil technology, small wing-like structures under the boat that raise it up as it gains speed. That means less drag, smoother rides, and way more efficiency. The result? It can cruise at speeds of around 25 knots, while carrying up to 30 passengers, quietly and comfortably. And here's where it gets serious. Compared to traditional ferries, the P12 uses up to 80% less energy. And because it's fully electric, it produces zero harmful emissions during operation. That's not just innovation. That's a complete shift in how cities can move people. Even the price, around $1.7 million, is competitive with fuel-powered ferries. This isn't an RV, this is a moving luxury mansion, with its own rooftop helipad. Meet the Farian Elysium, one of the most insane luxury RV concepts ever created. At first glance, it looks like a high-end motorhome. But once you step inside, it's a completely different world. You get a full living space with a modern kitchen, comfortable seating, and a dining area that feels more like a luxury apartment than a vehicle. There's even a large screen for entertainment and premium leather sofas to relax in. But the real highlight is on the roof. Yes, the roof. The Elysium features a sky deck that's not just for views. It includes a lounge area, a bar, a hot tub, and even a helipad. Imagine landing a helicopter on top of your RV and stepping straight into your private rooftop lounge. And it doesn't stop there. With smart controls, you can manage lighting, temperature, and entertainment right from your phone. Meet the Carol, a strange but brilliant mix of a bike, a car, and an electric trike. At first glance, it looks futuristic, but here's the twist. It's mostly made from plywood. Yes, the same material you see in furniture. It's cheap, easy to shape, and surprisingly eco-friendly. But this isn't just about saving money. The Carol is built for real life. It has a front windshield to protect you from wind and dust, and a flexible rear section that you can open or close depending on what you need: more air, more space, or even room for groceries or a child. And don't worry, you won't be struggling to pedal. It comes with electric assist, giving you extra power when things get tough, like hills or long distances. Control is simple too. Instead of a steering wheel, it uses a joystick, making it feel more like a futuristic ride than a regular vehicle. And the best part? It could cost just €3,000 to €4,000. Picture a future where robots aren't just helping humans, they're fast enough to chase them. Sounds like science fiction, but it's already starting. Meet the H1 humanoid robot. This machine can already run at speeds of 12 kilometers per hour. And the creators? They're aiming for 18. Now be honest, could you outrun that? But speed is just the beginning. The H1 is built to move like a human. It can stay balanced on uneven ground, adjust its steps in real time, and keep moving even when the environment changes. It doesn't panic. It doesn't hesitate. It just calculates and moves. Using advanced cameras and sensors, it can see obstacles, map its surroundings, and choose the best path forward in seconds. Think about that, while you're still deciding where to step. Meet the Jet Quad, a drone that feels more like a flying rocket than anything you've seen before. While most drones rely on propellers, this one uses 4 powerful jet engines. That means it can reach speeds close to 400 kilometers per hour. Yes, 400. And it's not just fast, it's smart and flexible too. The Jet Quad can take off straight up like a helicopter, hover in one place, and then smoothly switch into high-speed flight. It can carry up to 16 kilograms, making it useful for deliveries, missions, or even advanced research. What makes it even more impressive is how it handles tough environments. Since it doesn't rely on fragile external blades, it can fly in places where normal drones struggle. It also runs on fuels like diesel or kerosene. This is Zempire Camping, and it's built for people who don't camp alone, they camp together. Imagine going on a trip with your friends or family, and instead of squeezing into small tents, you create one massive connected space where everyone stays together. These tents are designed to link with each other, turning separate units into one big camping setup. One of the main tents is tall enough for you to stand comfortably inside and can fit up to 10 people. But here's where it gets interesting: if you need more space, you don't stop there. You simply connect more tents, and just like that, your campsite turns into a full outdoor living area. There's even a central space that works like a shared living room, where everyone can sit, relax, and hang out together. It's not just camping anymore, it feels like building your own outdoor home. Imagine building a home that actually works with nature, not against it. That's exactly what EasyStone insulation boards are designed to do. These smart insulation panels fit perfectly between your roof beams, making installation clean, fast, and hassle-free. But here's where it gets powerful. In winter, EasyStone boards trap heat inside your home, keeping you warm and comfortable. And in summer, they block outside heat, so your home stays cool without pushing your AC to its limits. Compared to traditional materials like mineral wool, EasyStone boards deliver the same insulation with less thickness. That means more space, better efficiency, and a smarter design overall. And unlike synthetic insulation, EasyStone boards actually breathe like natural wood, helping control moisture and reducing the risk of dampness or mold. Even better, they're safe to handle. No masks, no gloves, no harmful chemicals. Just clean, healthy insulation. Imagine skipping traffic by literally driving above it. Imagine a city where traffic jams don't exist anymore. Sounds impossible, right? Well, this futuristic idea might change everything. This is a concept called gyroscopic transport, designed by Dahir Insat. Instead of driving on crowded roads, these disc-shaped vehicles actually move above traffic using tall, slim supports. Yes, you heard that right, they glide over the chaos. Powered by solar energy, these vehicles are built to reduce pollution while making travel faster and smoother. Inside, passengers can choose between simple seating, like a subway, or more comfortable pods with sofas and screens. So whether you're commuting to work or just relaxing, the experience is completely different from what we're used to. The goal? Less traffic, cleaner cities, and a smarter way to move. Right now, it's still just a concept, but if it becomes real, meet the Kia Concept PV1, a small vehicle with a seriously big idea. This isn't just something you drive, it's something you use. One day, it works as a compact delivery van, perfect for navigating tight streets and busy city traffic. The next day, it can transform into a mobile shop, letting you take your business directly to customers. And if you need a workspace, it can turn into a mini office where you can actually stand and work comfortably inside. That's what makes it different, it adapts to your life instead of forcing you to adapt to it. It's also built specifically for city environments. Crowded roads, limited parking, constant movement. This vehicle is designed to handle all of it with ease. It's small, smart, and incredibly efficient, making it perfect for modern urban living. And here's where it gets even better, it comes with built-in power. That means you can run equipment, charge your devices, or operate your business promo from the vehicle. The best? What if one plane could take off like a jet, and reach space like a rocket? Imagine a plane that could launch like a regular airplane but then soar into space like a rocket. That was the dream behind Star Raker. Designed to carry massive payloads. Think solar satellites. It combined air-breathing engines with rocket power. The idea was ambitious, travel faster, higher, and farther than anything that existed at the time. But the technology wasn't ready. Materials were expensive, engines were complex, and competitors criticized the project. Still, Star Raker wasn't just a blueprint, it was inspiration. It sparked imaginations, showing engineers and dreamers what future space travel could look like. Even though it was never built, its vision influenced thinking about reusable spaceplanes and advanced orbital travel. It reminded the world that bold ideas, even if impossible today, can shape tomorrow. Imagine an aircraft that doesn't rely on airports at all. It simply lifts off from the sea. This is the Aurora Liberty Lifter, a bold new concept designed to transform how heavy cargo is transported. Instead of flying high like conventional planes, it glides just above the ocean's surface, using a cushion of air to move more efficiently. The result? It can carry up to 50,000 pounds of cargo, while using less energy than traditional aircraft. That means faster delivery than ships, but without the massive costs of long-distance flights. What makes it truly impressive is its ability to operate in rough sea conditions. Even when the waters aren't calm, it can still take off, land, and continue missions. Whether that's delivering supplies, supporting rescue operations, or responding to global emergencies. In a world where speed and reliability matter more than ever, meet the Neoteric Hovertrek 6, a vehicle that doesn't follow roads, because it doesn't need them. This hovercraft floats on a cushion of air, which means it can move smoothly over water, ice, mud, or even grass. No bumps, no limits, just pure freedom. It's powered by a strong engine that gives it serious speed, reaching up to 50 miles per hour depending on where you're driving. And yes, it can even move in reverse on water, making it super easy to control in tight spots. Inside, there's space for up to 6 people, so it's not just a solo ride, it's something you can actually share. Whether you're exploring, working, or just having fun, it adapts to the situation. What really makes it stand out is its reliability. On a single tank, it can run for hours and cover long distances without stopping. So think about this, when the road ends, most vehicles stop. Imagine waking up to the gentle sound of water, sunlight reflecting across the lake, and stepping outside to a view that never gets old. This is the summer's sunboat, not just a boat, but a floating home designed for people who want more than a normal life. It gives you the freedom to live, relax, and travel, all in one place. Step onto the sun deck and just breathe. No city noise, no stress, just open water and peace. Inside, you've got everything you need: a fully equipped kitchen, comfortable bedrooms, and a space that feels just like home. But here's what makes it special. You're not stuck in one place. You can move whenever you want. New view, new vibe, same comfort. Whether it's a quiet morning coffee, a sunset dinner, or just escaping your daily routine, this boat turns simple moments into something unforgettable. And it's not as unreachable as it sounds. This company can turn any truck into a luxury home on wheels, and it's insane. This is the Starliner SL25, but here's the twist: it doesn't start as a motorhome. A Swiss company takes ordinary trucks, from brands like Mercedes or Iveco, and transforms them into something unbelievable. Not just a vehicle, a fully customized luxury home on wheels. And you're not stuck with one design. You can choose from their ready-made models or build your own dream setup from scratch. Everything is tailored to how you want to live and travel. Step inside, and it feels nothing like a truck. You've got a comfortable bedroom, a modern bathroom, a fully equipped kitchen, and a cozy seating area to relax. Even the driver and passenger seats rotate, turning the front into part of your living space. But here's where it gets futuristic. With a smart control system, you can adjust almost everything: the bed, lighting, awning, and more. This is the Walk Car, a personal electric vehicle that's about the size of a laptop. And yes, you can actually carry it in your bag. It was created by a Japanese company called Coco Motors, and the idea is simple: make city travel faster, easier, and way more fun. Here's the crazy part: there's no handle, no remote, nothing complicated. You control it just by shifting your body weight. Lean forward, it moves. Lean back, it slows down. Shift sideways, it turns. It feels less like driving, and more like balancing on the future. The Walk Car can reach speeds of up to 15 kilometers per hour, and on a full charge, it can travel about the same distance. Charging takes around 3 hours, so it's ready whenever you need it. It also comes with front and rear LED lights, so you can ride safely, even at night. What if you could live in a tiny house that feels bigger than your entire apartment? Imagine waking up in a cozy home, surrounded by nature, with everything you need, without the clutter you don't. That's exactly what the Timbercraft Big Sky offers. This tiny house is inspired by the beauty of Montana, blending rustic charm with modern comfort. Even though it's small, it's designed to feel open, stylish, and incredibly welcoming. Built on a strong custom trailer, the home is made to last. The walls and roof are well insulated, which means it stays comfortable in both hot and cold weather, saving energy and keeping you relaxed year-round. Step inside, and you'll notice the difference instantly. Warm finishes, smart use of space, and thoughtful details make it feel like a real home, not just a tiny one. Every corner is designed with purpose. No wasted space, no unnecessary extras, just clean, functional living. Imagine being able to walk, climb stairs, and move freely again, even after losing a leg. That's exactly what this advanced bionic prosthetic is designed to do. Instead of feeling like a stiff, artificial limb, this smart leg moves naturally with your body. It senses your motion in real time and adjusts instantly, helping you walk smoothly without thinking about every step. Going upstairs? It gives you extra support. Walking down? It keeps you steady and in control. Even if the power runs low, it safely switches modes so you're never at risk. And here's where it gets even better: you can connect it to a mobile app to track performance and customize how it feels. It's not just about walking anymore, it's about living confidently. This isn't just medical tech, it's a step toward turning prosthetics into something personal, even stylish. In fact, its design is so impressive. At first glance, this looks like a simple wooden cabin, but it's far from ordinary. This is Anna, a smart, transforming home designed to adapt to your lifestyle and the weather around you. Imagine this: it's raining outside, and your home stays closed, warm, and protected like a cozy wooden box. But the moment the sun comes out, everything changes. Walls slide open, glass panels extend outward. Suddenly, your small cabin transforms into an open, light-filled space where you feel completely connected to nature. It's like your house breathes with the environment. You can open it up for fresh air, sunlight, and beautiful views, or close it back for privacy and protection within seconds. And here's the surprising part: it costs around $100,000, including furniture. Boating is usually simple: you float, you cruise, and you enjoy the water. But the Koenig K7 completely changes that experience. This isn't just another boat. It's designed to feel like something from the future. It combines the smooth ride of a speedboat with the stability of larger multi-hull designs, giving you a more balanced and controlled experience on the water. But here's where it gets interesting. When it speeds up, part of the boat actually lifts above the water. That means less drag, less resistance, and a much smoother ride. The result? It can reduce fuel use by up to 80% compared to traditional boats. It's also built using ultra-strong carbon fiber materials, similar to what's used in high-performance cars and racing technology, making it both lightweight and powerful. And the design isn't just about performance. You can actually customize the boat, making each version unique to the owner. So this isn't just about getting from point A to B. Introducing the Renault Float, a concept vehicle that looks like it came straight out of the future. This isn't your typical car. In fact, it doesn't even use wheels. Instead, it floats above the ground using advanced magnetic technology, gliding smoothly through the city like a cloud. The design is soft, rounded, and made up of connected pods, almost like a moving lounge in the air. But here's where it gets interesting. This isn't just about getting from point A to point B. The Renault Float is designed to be a shared space, a place where people can relax, talk, and even socialize while traveling. Imagine commuting without stress, noise, or traffic frustration. It's quiet, it's clean, and it's built for a future where transportation feels effortless. This flying robot looks like a fox, but it's built for real-world missions. This is the bionic flying fox, and it looks like something straight out of the future. At first glance, it moves like a real flying animal, but it's actually a highly advanced flying robot designed to move with incredible speed and precision in all directions. Instead of one motor, it uses 4 independent motors in its wings. This allows it to fly smoothly, turn quickly, and react instantly to its surroundings. It also has a built-in infrared camera, which helps it detect obstacles even in difficult environments. So it doesn't just fly, it sees where it's going. And it can send live data back in real time from up to 30 meters away, so operators can monitor everything as it happens. Even more impressive, it can carry up to 1 kilogram of payload. This is the Beehive Project, a home inspired by nature, designed to work with the environment, not against it. Instead of using heavy concrete everywhere, this structure uses natural materials like earth, bamboo, and thatch. The thick earth walls act like natural insulation, keeping the inside cool in summer and warm in winter without needing constant electricity. And here's the smart part: the house is designed to breathe. Fresh air flows through carefully placed openings, so there's no need for fans or complex ventilation systems. Sunlight enters through large windows and skylights, reducing the need for artificial lighting during the day. Water isn't wasted either. Rainwater is collected and reused, making the home more self-sufficient. But what really makes this design unique is its shape. Inspired by a beehive, the structure uses a hexagon layout, which means it can easily expand as needed, perfect for growing families or communities. Imagine taking your regular bike, and suddenly being able to ride it across snow like a skier. That's exactly what the Fat Bike Ski attachment is designed for. Instead of a normal front wheel, your bike gets fitted with a specially designed ski that helps it glide over snowy paths. It spreads your weight more evenly, so you don't sink into deep snow, and it gives you better control on slippery ground. This means you can ride through fresh snow, packed trails, or even uneven winter terrain without getting stuck. Installation is simple. You replace your front wheel with the ski, and it fits most modern fat bikes or mountain bikes. Once attached, your bike transforms into a winter explorer, letting you ride where normal bikes simply can't go. It's built for people who don't want to stop cycling just because the weather changes. So instead of putting your bike away for winter, you take it to an entirely new level. What if your bike could balance itself and recognize you? Meet the future of riding, the Yamaha Motoroid. This isn't just an electric bike, it's a machine that feels alive. One of its most incredible features? It can balance itself. That means no more struggling to keep the bike upright at slow speeds, and no need for a kickstand. It simply stays standing, on its own. But it gets even crazier. The bike can recognize its rider using built-in AI. It can respond to your face and even your gestures, creating a more personal and connected riding experience. Imagine walking up to your bike, and it knows it's you. It can even adjust things like seating position or settings automatically, making every ride feel custom-made. And for safety, if the system senses you're losing control, it can step in and help prevent a fall. This isn't just technology, it's a whole new way of interacting with machines. This motorcycle doesn't look real, and wait till you hear what's inside it. This is the TMC Dumont, a motorcycle that looks like it came straight out of a sci-fi movie. It was designed by retired Formula One driver Tarso Marcus, and honestly, it doesn't follow any normal bike rules. It sits super low to the ground, has massive futuristic wheels with no visible center, and looks more like art than a machine. But here's the crazy part. It's powered by a real Rolls-Royce aircraft engine from the 1960s. Yes, an airplane engine, on a bike. The wheels are 36 inches wide and hubless, which means they look like they're floating. And instead of gears and clutch, it uses an automatic system. Just sit, twist the throttle, and go. Imagine being stuck in traffic, then pressing a button and flying straight over everything. That's exactly what the Xpeng X2 is built for. This isn't a regular car, it's a two-seat flying vehicle designed for short trips across the city. Instead of sitting in long traffic jams, you can take off vertically and glide through the air to your destination. It runs completely on electricity, making it quieter and cleaner than traditional vehicles. And here's the impressive part. After just a few hours of charging, it can stay in the air for around 30 to 35 minutes. Perfect for quick city travel. No roads, no signals, no waiting, just you, the sky, and a faster way to move. It might sound like science fiction, but it's already here, and it's giving us a glimpse of what everyday travel could look like in the future. What if you could live in a hotel that never lands in one place? Meet the Sky Cruise, a futuristic flying hotel designed to stay in the air at all times. This massive aircraft is planned to carry up to 5,000 passengers at once, powered by multiple advanced engines that keep it flying continuously. Instead of landing like normal planes, it would stay in the sky for long periods, while smaller aircraft could dock with it to bring passengers, food, and supplies on and off board. The entire system is designed to run on advanced automation, meaning artificial intelligence would handle navigation and flight operations instead of human pilots. Inside, it looks less like a plane, and more like a luxury city in the sky. We're talking swimming pools, shopping areas, cinemas, gyms, observation decks, private suites, and fine dining from around the world. It's basically a floating resort moving through the clouds. But of course, not everyone is convinced. This is the Jetoptera J2000, and it's not just another aircraft, it could completely change how we travel. Imagine a flying machine that takes off straight up like a helicopter, but moves as fast as a plane. No long runways, no loud engines, Just smooth, powerful flight. What makes it different? Instead of traditional propellers, it uses a new system that pushes air in a smarter way, making it much quieter and surprisingly more efficient. In fact, it can cut fuel use by nearly 50%. That means cheaper flights, less noise in cities, and a cleaner future for air travel. With a top speed of around 200 miles per hour and a range built for longer trips, this isn't just a concept. It's being seriously considered for air taxis and even military use. This is not a normal tent, it's designed to survive festival heat. This is the Onana tent, and it's built for one very specific situation: music festivals where the sun turns your tent into an oven. If you've ever camped at a festival, you know the problem: hot air, bright sunlight, and zero sleep. This tent solves that. It uses a special heat-blocking fabric that reflects most of the sunlight away. That means inside the tent can stay up to 25 degrees Fahrenheit cooler than normal tents. So while others are sweating outside, you actually get a cool, dark space where you can rest properly. And it doesn't stop there. The design also allows air to flow continuously through the tent, so it doesn't feel stuffy or closed off. Fresh air keeps moving, making it much more comfortable during the day. It's easy to set up too. Just 2 poles and under 5 minutes, and you're done. Camping in freezing weather sounds miserable, unless your tent has a fireplace inside. Imagine camping in the middle of winter, snow outside, freezing air everywhere. But inside your tent, it's warm, dry, and comfortable. That's exactly what the Fire Hiking Leva Plus Hot Tent is built for. Inspired by traditional teepee-style shelters, this tent is designed to handle tough outdoor conditions while still keeping things simple. It's spacious enough to fit a group, making it perfect for family trips or adventures with friends. But here's what really makes it stand out. You can actually place a small stove inside. That means real heat while you sleep, cook, or relax, turning a cold camping trip into something surprisingly cozy. And it's not just for extreme survival setups.